You are looking live at the Smackdown arena. We are only 3 nights away from the Elimination Chamber. Dave Easton along with Jo Disney. And Joe, good evening to you.
Good evening, Dave.
And we are, as I say, 3 nights away from the Elimination Chamber. We are going to find out tonight who is going to qualify for the Elimination Chamber and also who is going to take on the big boss man on Sunday Night Heat for SmackDown. Hopefully get the hardcore title back over to us here, Joe, on SmackDown. It is either going to be Ken Shamrock or Sheamus later on this evening, but at the moment, Kevin Nash in the ring. Remember last week, Joe, Wade Barrett turned on the NWO.
It was sort of unexpected too.
Indeed, especially after Kevin Nash counted the pin when it was Matt Walker versus Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett will be in the Elimination Chamber this Sunday, as they're saying. Nash saying that tonight Wade Barrett, he thinks he was a big man for attacking him last week. Well, the NWO is going to beat him down, and it's going to be a tag team match. The NWO are going to take on Wade Barrett and a partner of his choosing later on. We will have to see if anybody even wants to tag with Wade Barrett, Joe.
If someone does tag with him, it will surely be a doozy.
Well, we will have to find out later on. And well, there you go. Remember, NWO is for life, not for Wade Barrett.
Weber did mess up big time.
Well, we will see that later on tonight if Kevin Nash and Matt Walker can get their revenge. But here we go. Let's start SmackDown. It is an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Connor Rhodes versus Dolph Ziggler. And, well, Paul Heyman will be in the side of Connor Rhodes. And Paul Heyman been quite busy, Joe. New client on NXT with Matt Walker. What do you think of that situation?
I think he's desperate since he doesn't have the Mundo anymore.
Well, the Mundo and AJ Styles. The Mundo will be in action a little bit later on against Seth Rollins. But just could you imagine, though, Joe, if if Connor Rhodes gets into the Elimination Chamber, wins that, Matt Rhodes going for the NXT title, we could be seeing a situation after Sunday where Paul Heyman has all the titles.
That would be very big for his company's
Well,
stuff.
indeed, and Dolph Ziggler will surely try and put a spanner in that works this evening, as he will try and qualify for the chamber at the expense of Connor Rhodes. This is your opening matchup of SmackDown, episode 18, here on Non-Stop Wrestling. And well, here we go. As you've always got to be careful, Joe, with Paul Heyman in the corner of Connor Rhodes.
I just hope they'll take this outside.
Let's see, and already Paul Heyman looks a bit upset. I don't know what's going on there. He's got to just realise it's very early in the match, as Connor Rhodes takes Dolph Ziggler over a nice back suplex.
Nice kick to the groin.
Indeed, and as I say, you've got to try and keep Ziggler off his feet. Very, very educated feet of Dolph Ziggler. And see, one of these two men, you've got to say, if one of these two men could be a favourite going into the Elimination Chamber, if they do, indeed one of the two that qualify. Connor Rhodes been a European champion. Dolph Ziggler, we know his pedigree. And both men could get the job done if they can indeed get into that. Well, one of them are going to get into the chamber, Joe.
Who do you want to win, Dave?
Me, I'm just impartial. Who would you like to win, Joe?
Well, since my friend the Mundo is enemies with Paul Heyman, I have to go with Dolph Ziggler.
Well, there you go. How's the T-shirt business going, by the way? I have to ask.
We almost sold one.
Oh, there you go. As long as you nearly sell one, that's always going to be the best thing. So you have to start somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna buy one, but they didn't have my size.
Did they not even give you one since it is your own T-shirt?
You would think that, but they're too cheap.
Oh, well, you need to go to a different company. Ziggler in command here over Connor Rhodes, looking to get the first of two matches tonight to get into the Elimination Chamber. Later on, we're going to see Sami Zayn versus Dean Ambrose. Will be another Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And also, remember, this Saturday night on NXT, you will find out the last man in the Elimination Chamber for SmackDown. There is going to be a battle royal on NXT to determine who will be the sixth man in the Elimination Chamber. So watch Non-Stop Wrestling NXT with the Mundo and Jess, who'll take you through the action on
That
Saturdays.
sounds sort of spectacular.
What was that, sorry?
I said that sounds sort of spectacular.
It does indeed. Smackdown's going to continue. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Easton, Joe, right back. And remember to watch Non-Stop Wrestling Raw on Mondays. It's 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. It'll be myself and Matt Rhodes who will be going through the action with you on Monday nights. And we're back on Smackdown. It's episode 18. It is Dave Easton along with the legendary Jo Disney here, man of many clothing ranges. Hopefully he's trying to sell them. Apparently what we've been told, Joe, is that the link will be in the YouTube description.
The will?
Your link to your shirt will be in the YouTube description.
Wow.
So there you go.
Remember, if you buy one, you could buy one for me too.
Exactly. So do get in contact. And do follow Joe as well on YouTube to get your exclusive t-shirts of Jo Disney. But back to the match, Joe, and through the break, sort of Connor Rhodes getting into the swing of things.
Yeah. Dolph Ziggler seemed to have cooled down off of his hot streak in the beginning.
Indeed, look at that from the top. What a throw from Connor Rhodes. Is this enough to put Dolph Ziggler away and get in the chamber? No, just a one. And you got to see Dolph Ziggler still full of life despite being practically thrown off the top rope there.
Is he going to do the same right now? Oh.
No, big splash from Dolph Ziggler. Connor Rhodes in a lot of trouble here. Look at this, just punches to the side of the head. Come on, referee, you can't have an open fist there. You've got to have an open fist there, sorry. As Ziggler goes to, looks like leg drops, elbow drops to the back of the leg, sorry. Very strange tactic there from Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler is taking him down again. Paul Heyman's watching in disgust, it seems.
Indeed, Dolph Ziggler taking his time, and there you go. Connor Rhodes blocks it into the power bomb.
This could be over.
Indeed, Connor Rhodes likes to call out the end of the road, and it could be the end of the road for Dolph Ziggler, and it is. And Paul Heyman has Connor Rhodes in the elimination chamber, and as I said, Joe, Paul Heyman could be going for all the titles.
I'd be surprised if they get them all.
Well, there you go. Connor Rhodes is in the elimination chamber on Sunday night, and he is going to be, well, surely one of the favourites there to get the NSW title. Congratulations to Connor Rhodes. Paul Heyman's hot streak continues.
You're right there.
Well done to Connor Rhodes. Indeed, I think we're going to hear from Paul Heyman. Yes, indeed we are. Paul Heyman is saying that this man is Connor Rhodes, who's going to go into the chamber on Sunday night, live on pay-per-view, and will walk out the NSW champion. Could you imagine if Heyman gets all the titles, what kind of mood? Well, Matt Rhodes is already, if you'd watched Raw, Joe, Matt Rhodes is already over this guy, and this could just get worse.
I wouldn't be mad if Paul Heyman took me under his wing.
You have to become a wrestler first, though, Joe. I don't think he goes for announcers.
Maybe I could pull a sort of debut with my friend Dave.
Well, we will have to see. I am not getting in the wrestling ring. Just don't even bring me into this. But anyway, let's move on. Coming up next, singles competition. Joe's favourite wrestler, I've been told, Travis Soul, is going to take on Fandango.
My favorite wrestler, huh?
What is it you like about this guy then, Joe?
His hair.
That's it. Nothing about his wrestling ability or anything like that at all. Or
He's a good high flyer.
well, let's see how he does. It's gonna be sort of the hair versus the dance then tonight.
Yeah.
So Travis Soul coming to the ring, coming across from Raw a few weeks ago, and well, this man, and again, Joe, this is the thing I don't understand. Listen to that crowd; they are so supportive of this man, and Fandango still continues to take absolutely no notice of them.
Maybe they just like his dance moves.
Well, whatever they do, the support from the fans is getting bigger and bigger each week, and well, Fandango continues to ignore them. Let's see what he'll do tonight, though, when he takes on Travis Soul in singles competition. That is the next match here on Non-Stop Wrestling Smackdown.
I would think he'll dance to a ring.
I just like his music, to be honest.
Da, 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 da. Sing along, Dave.
You know, well, I know. I can't see people like to say I like to let the crowd do it. You know, I just like to sit back, enjoy it, enjoy the atmosphere of the crowd, Joe.
Ah, I know what you're saying.
Well, here we go then. Fandango, Travis Soul. Travis Soul, actually needs to really start building up a few wins here if he's going to get into any title picture. Along with Fandango's doing that. The Fandango's not had the best of times recently as well. Travis Soul was part of the six-man battle royal last week, which was run by Adrian Phoenix. Only for Adrian Phoenix to get cheated out of his elimination place by Jeff Hardy. We have I don't know, Joe, is that someone in the crowd trying to get a hold of you? What the hell's going on there? No, Joe's just...
Fans just love me, I think.
I don't know what's happening. There's something going on here. Do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try and see what's happening with our security there. Please do bear with us. We're having a few problems here. We are trying to get... Let's get back to the match just in the meantime. Travis Soul and Fandango, as we try and help Joe out here. Some crazy fan here. As this is what you get for being Joe
Security!
Disney.
Security!
Joe, give her one of your t-shirts. I keep telling you, these fans, you've got to... This is what happens, Joe, when you get popular. These fans will come after you, that's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to get someone to back you up here.
But I like divas, not fangirls.
Indeed. We have heard rumours this week, I was going to get onto that a little bit later on, that Megan's been banned from the arena tonight because of what you said last week.
What?
Investigations going on about you and Megan in Vegas. Well, that is why we've been told Megan is not here.
But I got her a shirt.
Well, there you go. I would be more careful of Curtis Barnett if I was you, Joe. That's all I'm saying. But
Paige is always here for me.
Well, there we go. Later on, we are going to see Divas action. A little bit later on, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the Bellas taking on Layla and AJ Lee. But Smackdown continues. Stay with us. Non-stop wrestling Elimination Chambers this Sunday. It is myself, Dave Easton, and Matt Rhodes taking you through the pay-per-view. Sunday Night Heat will start at 9:30 in the UK, 4:30 in the East, 1:30 in the West, followed by the pay-per-view an hour later. And we are back. Smackdown. Still Travis Soul, who's been dominating Fandango somehow in this match.
Fandango looked knocked out there for a second.
Indeed, but Fandango in a lot of trouble by Travis Soul, as Joe is still trying to recover. Joe, are you alright by that incident?
Yeah, I'm just a little frightened.
Okay, that's fine. But look at this, Fandango comes out with a lovely drop kick hit right to the chest of Travis Soul. We can only apologise for fans as well that the NSW app seems to be having a few problems tonight. We will hope to get this rectified for NXT on Saturday night. Please do accept our apologies for that tonight. As Travis Soul went for a big move there, Joe, missed completely. This is Fandango's chance to get the submission, but too near the ropes. Travis Soul escapes with that one. So far, Joe, what do you... I know you've been distracted the first part. Are you impressed with both these men so far?
I thought Travis Soul was going to get an early victory, but Fandango looks to be hanging in there.
Indeed, as look at this, Fandango drops the elbow right to the heart of Travis Soul, but Soul gets straight back up. Fandango suffering so far from the match, and Soul has him up. He likes to call this.
Could be it.
Yeah, he likes to call this Soul out, and he hits it right to the head. Soul out connects.
It's a leg.
He doesn't need to though. Travis Soul picks up the win, and well, Joe, your favourite wrestler, picks up the victory.
Good job, Travis.
There you go. As applause from Jo Disney, Travis Soul continues on. What a win for him. And hopefully he may be looking at a title shot further down the road if you continue to pick up wins like this. Travis Soul is your winner in match 2 tonight. And a big win over Fandango. And hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of Travis Soul in the coming weeks. Especially, I think Jo Disney wants to see a lot more of him. Let's see what if we do see Travis Soul in a title picture in the next few weeks here on Smackdown.
I really hope so. I mean, who doesn't want to see that hair with the championship?
Indeed, I completely agree. Backstage, oh well, look at this. Wade Barrett may have found someone to tag with him tonight, Joe.
Whoa, Edgar.
Edgar, there's a bit of a surprise. I do know Edgar, well, does he want to fight against the NWO? It'll be very interesting. It's a shame we can't get someone to hear what they're saying. But looks like maybe Edgar could be accepting. Or is he having second thoughts?
Well, when I was interviewing around back, all the people were shocked at what Wade Barrett did.
Yeah, we didn't expect Wade Barrett to turn on the NWO like he did at the end of last week's SmackDown. Let's go to our next match, though. It is singles competition. Seth Rollins of the Shield takes on the Mundo. Remember, it's the Shield versus Mundo and AJ Styles for the tag belts on Sunday night. Singles competition is coming up. And, well, Joe, what do you think about this match? This match would be an excellent singles match.
This should be probably the fight of the night.
Indeed, it does have the potential to be fight of the night, as Seth Rollins will be with Roman Reigns and the Mundo will have AJ Styles. And remember, these two teams will clash on Sunday night for the World Tag Team titles. And I do believe, listening to Mundo on commentary, Joe, that he's very proud of that title.
It seems like that's all he could talk about.
Indeed. And, well, maybe if he loses it on Sunday, it might just shut him up.
Whoa. You're being a little aggressive there. Do you have anything against him?
Not at all. It's just, you know, he should really concentrate on commentary, but maybe he just likes to flaunt how good he is, and he's got the title, you know what I mean? But there we go. It is Mundo and Seth Rollins, and off we go. Let's see if Seth Rollins can shut Mundo up at least till Sunday night. Remember, he does do commentary here on NXT and Superstars. I heard him last night with Jen Michaels doing Superstars.
I heard the show was very good.
Indeed, I like that commentary team. The commentary teams are doing very well. I'd like to thank Mundo for stepping in while I was away for personal business. But as you see, how did you commentate with him, Joe? Did you get to commentate with him, Mundo?
I think I did it once.
And I heard that you two have become very good friends.
Yeah, I call him every day.
Ah, well, there you go. So
give his autograph out to random fangirls.
I told you should stop doing that. You seen what happened before.
I know, that's why I'm not gonna do it anymore.
You're getting yourself in a lot of trouble here, Joe. You do know that you tried to steal Kevin Nash's title. You and Megan. I don't even want to know what you and Megan got up to. You know that.
Megan only got with me because she thought I had the title. That's what happened.
You lied.
Well, technically, a title that I bought online.
Oh,
it was a good replica. Let's just say that.
Oh my goodness, you are going to get in so much trouble, Joe Disney. That's all I'm saying. As we continue on, Seth Rollins and the Mundo, and remember these two are going to fight on Sunday night. As well, we have to see Mundo in a lot of trouble here. As Seth Rollins, what's he doing here? Stamps Mundo right to the back of the head. That's not going to be very, very what can we say to that word, Joe?
No, our table.
Oh yeah, come on guys. Sorry, I was slightly distracted there. Can only apologise. Seth having Mundo onto the table now, and well, maybe he just wanted to give you a bit of a closer view, Joe.
No, they all need to see this.
Oh, through the table!
Oh.
And maybe Seth just telling him to Mundo, that's where you should be staying. Smackdown continues. Stay with us. We'll be back at the conclusion of this match. And remember to join the Mundo and Jess for Non-Stop Wrestling NXT. Comes your way Saturday nights, 11 in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West, on our Non-Stop Sport Twitch TV channel. And we are back. Seth Rollins and Mundo in action. Singles competition. AJ Styles, Roman Reigns still at ringside, Joe.
That's pretty good.
Indeed.
No one's getting interfered with. Oh, I spoke too soon. AJ's interfering in the match.
Indeed, and look at this. Mundo now thrown into the ring post. And again, for his trouble, Seth Rollins taking advantage here.
That's going to give him a headache in the morning.
Indeed, maybe it might shut him up on Saturday night. Especially if
See, there you go again, being aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. I just think that he doesn't need to tell everyone he's the one half of the World Tag Team Champions all the time.
I just think we need to go out for a drink together.
You and the Mundo.
You, me, and the Mundo.
And well, could you imagine him talking about his title all night? My God, maybe he might not be doing that after Sunday night. Who knows?
Or
Especially,
maybe I could just steal it from him.
indeed, that's well, you're some friend if you're going to steal his title. But anyway,
He wouldn't know.
Seth Rollins taking the liberties, as I would say, on the Mundo here, basically being in control. That looked a bit of a low blow, but he dragging Mundo back inside the ring, and Seth could be looking to end this here. And Mundo in a lot of trouble. Big jawbreaker taking the Mundo down, and Seth Rollins looks to be setting him up here.
He looked sort of dazed there for a
He
moment.
does. He likes to call this the Skywalker. Can he hit it? Yes, he can. Mundo in a lot of trouble. Seth Rollins drags.
Dragging him around like a
Indeed.
doll.
Hooks the leg. Is that enough to put the Mundo away? Yes, it is. And Seth Rollins picks up the win. And what a big advantage for the Shield going in to Elimination Chamber on Sunday night, Joe.
Mundo was hurt the whole time, so it wasn't his fault that he lost.
Well, what kind of condition will Mundo be in when we head to the Elimination Chamber on Sunday night? And will he be alright for NXT? Surely his pride has got to have taken a little bit of a beating there, Joe.
It could have, but where's AJ? That's what I want to know. He
Yeah,
seems to just leave Mundo in the ring with the Shield.
I think he was more concentrating on our table than anything else. But there you go. Seth Rollins has picked up the win, and AJ's picking Mundo up, and there you go. Their confidence for our tag team titles. Shield,
no.
Shield are back again.
They haven't learned.
No, again, we saw this last week when, well, Mundo and AJ turned their back on the Shield, and this is what happened. And again, for a second week in a row, the Shield are taking it out on our tag team champions. And again, if Mundo wasn't hurt before, look at this.
He's hurt now.
Indeed, double suplex on AJ Styles, and Seth Rollins, well, I think he's just spat on them. Look at this, the beatdown continues. Mundo,
Ooh.
look at this. And Mundo
No
taking
remorse.
a lot of punishment here. And you've got to say, Mundo could have been hurt in the match, and that might have just hurt him a bit more there.
I just hope he's good enough to compete.
Indeed, we'll hope to get an update on the Mundo later on, but the Shield have done their damage. There you go. Our tag champs laid out. And that is the end of part 1 for Non-Stop Wrestling Smackdown episode 18. We're going to be back for part 2 very soon. Joe, say goodbye to the fans for part 1.
Goodbye, fans and fangirls.
And we'll be back with part 2 in just a short few seconds.